What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Shiny Only, wrong stream. To the Shiny Hunts where you guys get to pick the targets. It has been a minute since I've done one of these things in Scarlet and Violet. And, well, now I have the little icon, so that'll probably interfere with this a little bit. Hopefully not. And, we're gonna start from Reap since, like, I usually pick the first to get the ball rolling. Without further ado, let's get started. I was already joking earlier how I say I mess up the intro sometime, and I immediately say the wrong one. How's it going, Christian? See, I think Mareep would be a good one to start on. I just realized we have a Litten outbreak, actually. Yeah, there are like a few exceptions to like picking targets. It's ones that I don't have yet, and ones that are like actually easy to spot in some sense. So we're not picking like extremely tiny ones like Sinistea. Or ones that are like impossible to spot, like Elekid. Yeah, Mareep, I believe, is like anywhere over here with Electric. Yeah, keep winning the race. He gave some of our viewers a run for their money. I mean, Garchomp's actually a bit better. You can spot that one. But I'm pretty sure I got a Garchomp. Like, let me quickly check. I might go for that after. Yeah, I got Garchomp. See, it's like literally all over this area. Just Electric type. Sandwich it up, and you can get Mareeps to spawn like crazy. Yeah, a lot of people knock on Garchomp shiny, but it's actually pretty noticeable. Look, there's a Mareep right there for proof. And a bunch of Fletchling. How's it going, Sonic? And also, funny fact, we actually got the command working for you to switch your avatars at your own will. Just do like exclamation point avatar and select the one you want. And also a nice little MJ TV reference. Also, we now have Gen 7, but the models are a little, off. Like, they're not the correct sizes and such, and we're missing a few. I didn't even realize Reshiram and Zekrom flew. To be honest, I thought they were in place. Like, I thought they, like, were on the ground. Okay, so for Electric, we need yellow peppers. Wait, can I do this with sour? I forgot if I can. It should work with Electric. It might not, but it should. Yeah, I did not realize how low I was on Herba Mystica. Luckily, I still have enough for a handful of hours. If I do get shines like first try each time. And if I can use Sour, then I can definitely keep going. But I can only use certain types. Well, it was kind of like their like, both thing. Like, they kept on making that like their hint whenever a restaurant popped up. And I mean, MJ TV is kind of known for like the first encounter shiny. Yep, the closest thing I have to, like, that glory would be a 15 encounter shiny being a Moltres. It's kind of funny because in the past I used to say I'm waiting for one of those moments to happen where I get an extremely fast good shiny. But nothing's beating my record of a 2-second Mudkip. That's a bit loud. That should work. Okay, Sparkling Total encounter. Yep, it works. Okay. And let's get going. Now, Mareep is like obvious on shiny. Like, we'll spot it from like a mile away. It'll also be a good way for me to get like a swing on things with like the avatars at the bottom of the screen. Because I'm starting with an easy shiny. As long as it pops up. Oh boy. And the chaos has begun. Oh, you did correctly. Oh! Okay. Alright then, we already found it. Would you look at that? 46 seconds, and we find a shiny Mareep. Okay then. On to Flappy, I guess. What the heck, game? 46 seconds, that's up there, like, for some of my fastest shinies. All we needed was a sacrifice. The restaurant dies and then a Mareep pops up. Also, I think that was marked. Like, I'm pretty sure that had the mark signal when I did that. Wait, what is... Oh, wait, that's Cedar, not... I was like, that olive does not look normal. That rose is not even an olive. Well, today's probably gonna be a good stream if we keep having that kind of luck. Although 47 seconds, I can't even speak. 47 seconds have already passed, so we did not get it. Like at the same pace. Well, that's what I was saying. Like, it's a very easy shiny to spot. Oh boy. That's gonna become a problem. Because if I do this, for example, you see, you cover up the Mareep. Luckily, most of the spawns are kind of in the middle to upper sides of the screen. But still, like, even the smallest bit of, like, movement can probably interrupt that. It's another reason why I don't want to go for small shinies. Like, I think I've only done, like, a handful of, like, small shiny hunts. Funny enough, one of them was actually Cutify, which is what made me put that rule into place. The other one was Smoliv, which I just chose because I wanted to get a Paldeamon that I didn't have yet. What, did I miss something? That's a lot of Mareep. No, they are not, but they're one of the hardest hunts to do in the game series because of the extremely long cutscene. They're up there with like the shiny hunts from BDSP and also Sun and Moon, or no, Ultra Sun and Moon. Like the ones where you have to go through a long cutscene to get a single reset. But I'm pretty sure the record, or like the hardest shiny hunt, is like the shiny costumes in what was it? It was one of the Wii games. I think it was XD or Coliseum. I mean, you can get it, but it'll be tough. You only have the full odds of 4,096. With each encounter probably taking like a minute or two. I swear I thought I found another. Okay, let's get away from the pink things before I mistake one of them. Oh yeah, if I were to recommend a method for 3DS hunting, I would actually probably recommend the fishing method or the Dex Nav in Oras. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Actually, the chain fishing method is in X and Y. So if you can get a fishing rod early, you can do that. Oh, nice. Yeah, I actually just beat the game myself, like, on one of my other times playing it. As you probably saw in the Discord, if you're in it, I caught a shiny, what was it? Horsey recently in that. And I am gonna say, catch a Gardevoir for the Elite Four. It counters 3 of the Elite Four members. And you do heavy damage on the one it isn't super effective on. Oh yeah, funny thing about this shiny method I'm pretty sure we have very similar odds to Blaze Black. Where was that look at that point? I mean, nothing stopped me from using both of them. Like, I had a Kyogre and a Kingdra on my final team. Yes, that was a Horsey, but point taken. Sometimes actually using the same type can help in some situations. Like for my example of 2 water types, if I'm in a double battle, I can get rain boosted Hydro Pumps off with Sniper. I think it feels for me that some people are actually calling my childhood consoles old consoles. Like, I grew up on this thing. Now it's just a little memento that stays on my desk if I ever... Like, unless I want to play a DS game. Yep, a DSi. How's it going, Dark? Well, you missed our first shiny, by the way, Dark. We already got a Mareep. I don't think we were, like, even 5 minutes into the stream when it popped up. Or even 3. It was like 46 seconds on the clock when it popped up. Yeah, me and Dark team up a lot on some streams that I will mention. Who knows, maybe we'll do another collab in the future if things go right. But we'd have to come up with a whole new idea. And I would have to get through all my other plans for playthroughs. Like, I still have to plan out the sleep block when I'm gonna do that. And I have 2 shiny only runs that I'm, like, playing through. That is not a shiny Mareep. That is a child. Okay, I just realized a funny nickname someone could give a Ditto. Yeah, just sacrifice the Arceus and a shiny Mareep pops up. That would be funny if it happened. Oh. By the way, do we have any shiny requests? Since like we're probably gonna switch targets after this, since we got our technical like main target already. Forgot about Pommy. Like, just start naming mons and I can say if I have them or not, or if they're good or bad shinies if you don't know. Froakie? I actually don't have like the full Froakie line, so I could do that. Pretty sure I need Frogadier and Greninja still. It also means I know what it looks like, so I don't have to worry about that factor. Sprigatito is an egg hunt, so I'm not gonna be really doing that. Mainly because for egg hunts, you literally just have to AFK for hours before you can even start the hatching process. And Spray Tito is like the one egg hunt I did on this channel other than Fion. Well, they suck in this game, if I'm gonna say it that way. In other games, actually pretty decent. Because at least in the others, you're actually moving around. Oh! Okay then. Reap number 2. Can we get the whole line? 9 minutes, no, 10 minutes on the dot, basically. As my dogs start fighting in the background. Honda Ampharos. I do have Quad Sire already. Oh yeah, that's how I do this, by the way, Christian. I go for living decks. That's why you probably noticed of me going to Flappy next and now Ampharos. I do it living deck style. I don't evolve them unless I have the pre-evolution already. Oh, I accidentally hit nickname. Yeah, I don't really bother with the nicknames too much. Unless, like, it's a special one, like, for example, Inferno Knight, my, Cerulege. Then I'll nickname them. Okay, sweet. Like, I'm pretty sure we got a marked, Reap on the first one. How do we even have... We still have 18 minutes. If we somehow find another, I'm gonna have to think of a whole nother electric type to hunt. Piper. My dogs are getting annoying. Funny thing, I literally just sent that meme to Dark when I was mentioning that I didn't have the shiny yet. I'm not kidding, I already DM'd him the beep beep I'm a sheep meme. Nope. Flappy has 2 F's in it, by the way, Christian. Like, the second F has 2. Oh. I'm pretty sure then, like... I mean, if you rewind the stream, like, the name will be right above it. Because, like, on the shiny target, it's, like, right there, the name is, like, present. So you could, like, rewind, like, I think, like, 10 minutes almost, or 5, and find the nickname real quick. Or the name. Just gotta make sure you go back to the live stream, like, time. Oh, there you go. I knew I had 2 F's. It apparently also has 2 A's. Honestly though, if we do get another one for Ampharos, that technically means I can check out the Mega when ZA comes out, because it is confirmed, like Mega Evolutions. And since Ampharos can Mega Evolve, that would be one of them. I mean, that is another thing we could work on. We could try and get all the Megamons. There are a handful I am missing. Machamp? Maybe. Like, usually they put the Machop lines in the games. Oh, Metacham. Oh yeah, Metacham's getting in. It has a Mega Evolution. I'm pretty sure that every Mega Evolution Mon is gonna get in. do you guys think? We could somehow find a third one and finish up the trio. You sacrificed dark for the pink sheep to arrive. What shiny are you going for? Or are you actually gonna try and go for, what was it, Froakie said? Like, Froakie itself is not the best shiny, but its evolutions are amazing. Yeah, good luck with that hunt. Honestly though, I would probably recommend Chespin for 2 reasons in that hunt. One, you can literally just randomly spam A because it's in the middle. And 2, out of the 3 of them, Chespin actually has the best shiny, I feel like. Has like the crimson red shell on it, and it keeps that throughout its whole evolution line, kind of. It gets like an outline on Chestnut. Game Boy, I don't have a shiny Poochyena, and I don't normally trade them. But I do know where Poochyena is, and we do have people here who can also catch it if needed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a fairly common spawn in Kitakami. And I know that there are some people here who have the DLC, so... Yeah, Kitakami. Unless are you asking because you don't have the DLC? Like, if that's the case, probably after this thing I could probably quickly catch one. That was my second guess on what was going on. Yeah, after this electric sandwich runs out, which is in 10 minutes, I could probably go and catch one if someone else doesn't want to do it. Yeah, right now going for a third Mareep on this one sandwich. I honestly would not say so. Like, some of the strongest mons in the meta right now are only in the DLC, so... Take your pick in that situation. And that applies to both games that had a DLC, actually. Like, Ghost Rider Calyrex is only in the DLC of Sword and Shield. And, Ogerpon, in all of its forms, fine enough, is only accessible in Kitakami. You're basically just buying a whole nother game at a cheaper price as well, because you get to keep your team. Or you can also just choose to run up a new team because the level scales down again. At least for Kitakami. I'm pretty sure Blueberry Academy stays up. What the? Game? How did that Mareep get caught off guard? It's the one that just appeared right in front of me. So yeah, like, my opinion on the DLC, that's how I see it. It's like buying a whole new game, but you don't have to, like, regrind everything. In my case, it was a relief because I don't have to get the Shiny Charm again for hunting. Oh, dang. Yeah, that honestly is a pretty tough challenge, like getting the Shiny Charm, I will admit. Like, but in my case, since I'm, like, really good at Pokemon and know how to do certain tricks, I was able to get my Shiny Charm in about a week and a half, I believe. Part was the fact I had to speedrun the charm for, well, live streams. Another part is I just really like Pokemon, so I, like, played through the main game like crazy. Yeah, in my case right now, I basically have multiple teams I can use in battle. I can even shift around the teams if needed with other members. What was that? Nope, that was just a shadow. Oh. And Tokyo drifted into a sheep. By the way, Christian, what part of that is the reason? Are the fights just a bit too difficult, or have you not made it through the story yet? Because if it's the fights, I could probably give a tip or two. Actually, we got a spotlight hour in Pokemon Go, like, in an hour. At least where I am. Oh, trust me, you want to work on the whole story as a whole, bunch. That's what I did. I, like, threw a whole lap of the region in one full go. And I, like, did every single story at once. Because you need the levels to be able to take on the Titans, and you need the Titans to reach some of the gyms. Then Team Star just gives you a bunch of currency. And experience, actually. So playing through all three at once actually helps out. suppose that's one way to do it. Of course, at the same time, like, honestly, in my opinion, I like kind of trying to grind the slower EXP ones first, especially when there's EXP share. Because getting that one's level up will make all the others go further. Making it that you don't have to work on the rest. And thank you, John Drew, for subscribing. As I run into a bird. Well, I don't know why the audio didn't play for that. Yeah, usually there's a little sound cue that goes with that alert. I have to look into that when the sandwich runs out. Let's see, we are at 2.5 minutes, or not half, 3 minutes basically. No, is that pink? Nope. Oh yeah, another thing we could do if we have enough Scarlet and Violet players in the chat is we could do a few raids. Like try and get some Heroic Mystica up. John, there's actually a command to change it yourself. Do avatar, like, exclamation point first, then avatar, and then choose the one you want. In this case, it'll be Eevee. Yeah, like how Christian just put it. Yeah, how's it going, by the way, John? You doing alright? My volume is working, I think. Yeah. You're like wondering if my own volume's working. Yeah, I take it from like me on the creator side. It is a bit hard for me to know when my audio is messing up, because I can't see it, or technically even hear it, because like it's my own voice, so it would echo through the mic if I tried hearing it back. I don't think we're gonna be able to get Ampharos at this rate unless it pops up in like 30 seconds. I keep running into this one Starly. Yeah, that one burb. Oh, frozen frame. Happens every now and then. I'm just gonna save just in case. But yeah, that happens more times than you think, so that's why I'm not like worried too much. A 3DS? you say? One sec, how much longer do we have? Okay. Yeah, 8 3DS, you say, huh? I have this one. I have this one. I have this, a DS1, and also a DSi. I have 4 systems. It depends on your situation. Yeah, the blue one? It's an XL. If I put it closer, you can kind of see. Plug this one back in. Like, honestly, it works either way of how you're making it work with Zacian or Zamazenta. That makes sense. Okay, where was that Marie put? Oh, wait, actually, I gotta fix this issue real quick. 1 second, guys. I gotta fix a little something. Yeah, you guys get to see how I make more shiny boxes. Take a box like this one. Oh, I messed it up a little. Then you just shuffle it all the way down the list. This will be shiny box 8. Oh yeah, like I was saying earlier about Zacian and Zamazenta. I actually have a Zamazenta to work with, so I know that both of them are good. Because Zacian broke the meta, and this Zamazenta is busted. In terms of this, change the wallpaper. Here's the one I use. Oh. Here it is. This is number 8. And there we go. Now I got another shiny box at the ready. Now, I'm pretty sure one of these was marked, if I remember correctly. It was! And it has the sleepy time mark. You got a little sleepy sheep. Which actually works for it a little bit. Actually, because it looks less sheep-like, I'm actually going to evolve this one. Not worrying about moves. Now we got Shiny Flappy. Which barely changes other than the tail. Alright, so we're going to take off Ampharos. And what was the shiny you guys wanted again? Well, you guys say that. I'm pretty sure gaming is still here and they want that Poochyena. So I can work on that while you guys decide. Okay, so you said Froakie. So I'm pretty sure if I go like here and just go down the path. Yeah, I'll catch you at Poochyena real quick. You got your Switch on you? Hey, I don't really care what you send me, just so you know, shinies that are traded don't count towards my live index, so don't try that method. Because trust me, people have actually traded me shinies before, like during streams. Or even just in general, like, Drawer, who's a cousin of mine, It's actually trading me shinies for like a gift amount I gave him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Poochyena should be somewhere around here. Pretty sure I can walk right at the path and then you see him usually on the side. Is that one? Yep, there's your Poochyena. Got my dog out of my room because he's annoying me. Like, the dog whines constantly. And I'm back. What do you mean by shadow melt? Okay. So you got connected internets. Rest in peace to Rayquaza raid I had saved on here still, I think. But I was gonna lose it either way if I connected, so I couldn't send it to others. Honestly, I don't. Okay, so I will put in a common code I use during streams and such, being 3313 3313. Just like that. And now gaming, you just put that code in and go to link trade with online on. Actually, let me quickly check. I'm pretty sure I got Froakie, so I could just set it to Frogadier. Yep. Gaming, you there? There we go. I'm guessing that's you, gaming? Just want to confirm before I trade, the Poochyena. Okay, then. It's a pooper. Yes, I still call it that. No problem, gaming. Now I just move the Wooper to another box. So it's not mixing with all the shinies. Now to go find Frogadier, which I know exactly where Froakie is from the past hunts. Luckily, I'm pretty sure it's an easy one to isolate. pretty decent day today, King. How about you? Now time to start up the next hunt. Wait, just double save sometimes. Alright, I can't be in the main areas. That should be far enough away. Yeah, water type was cucumbers. No, let's hope that I don't mess this up because this is a lot of things I have to put on the sandwich. And depth perception is not a good thing in this. Because this is harder than it looks. I don't know how I pulled that off. Yeah, Black Greninja will be really good, but we have to get 2 Brokies for that. Because, yeah, I go by Living X standards with my Shiny Hunts a bit, so I already have 1 Brokey, but I need 2 more to get the whole line. And we got 2 Flappy, not 2 Flappies, we got 2 Mareeps already. So this has been a good stream so far. Now that sandwich should work. Going by the little recipe thing I have. Let's see. Sparkling title encounter. Yeah, it did work. You gotta check with sour because it's a very like iffy ingredients. And now Froakie should pop up everywhere. And luckily it's a fairly easy one to spot. If you know what it looks like, that is. Which luckily I do. It's not. No, that's the normal color. Yeah, basically it looks more on the white side than like bluish. Luckily though, if you use a water type sandwich, it appears all over the place. And we've already done it once today. We can easily get 2 in 1 sandwich again. We got a shiny mark already. Yeah, the only time I will say also that I break that little mark rule is if the shiny has like a rare mark. Or uncommon. You're not water type. What are you doing here? Yeah, technically if I want to get risky, I could go on my Ceruledge Synchro mode here. But I don't want to risk losing one by accident by hitting it. Because Ceruledge is one of the fastest Synchro modes in the game, and I can easily run into something by accident. Especially when they're this tiny. Yeah, like one of my goals of like being a shiny hunter is to try and get a whole entire shiny living dex. Right now, I am 33% way there. And most of them are just commonish mons. And not that many legends. Because, I mean, held up by a single one, which is a bird that shoots lightning out of its wings. I'm pretty sure Froki also is only on this island, so I can't cross the bridge. You know, one thing that would be a little funny to happen would be if I somehow ran into multiple shinies at the same exact time, and I didn't notice because they all look the exact same. Like, the closest thing I ever had to that was when two Growliths were, like, close to each other, like, spawn-wise. But Growlith, I can't speak, but Growlith is a very noticeable one, so I was able to figure that out. Honestly, every now and then I, like, look at my shiny list and I, like, wonder to myself, why don't I have that one yet? Greninja, funny enough, is one of those. Another one on the list is actually Dragapult. Funny enough. Like, I have a shiny Dragapult, but since it's not my OT, I don't count it. What? I was nowhere near that frog. Gotta look twice at one of those. So you all enjoying the stream so far? Wait, what's that? Nope, that's a normal one. Yeah, another little neat factor of this is usually, even on some of the bad shinies, you can still know when it appears when you see so many of the same mon. Wait, are you serious about that? No, don't joke about that to me. Like, please tell me you're being legit on that. Anyway, what do you mean by leaks tomorrow-wise? Like, are you getting, like, on one of those video things? Can't remember what they're called. Like, are we getting a Pokemon percent? Because if there is one, I might try and just plan a immediate stream for just a little bit on a reaction to it. Or I might just record it. So a trailer might come tomorrow. Like, I'll keep an eye on it. If I notice a trailer, I might just record a video on that. If it's video-wise. If it's gonna be streamed, I might try and plan something out. But knowing them, it's gonna be like middle of the day. Like early in the morning to middle of the day. Which is not easy for me, because usually I struggle to wake up early. It's probably the reason why I actually moved the shiny only run for like Sword to like around the same time as these, because I was struggling to get up at noon. That, and I kept having things get in the way. Yeah, usually Pokemon does their announcements around like 9. So I'll keep an eye on like the website tomorrow. Man, we're probably gonna have stuff everywhere. Especially since it's been about a year since we got that announcement trailer. I want to see what's going on over there. And my main hope is that we get a Mega Flygon. And that's like one of my main things. I hope we get like some new Megas or new forms. Like, honestly, one thing that would probably be sick would be, like, a Mega, Galarian Slowbro. Because that's, like, the only Mega that has a variant form, I think. Funny thing also about the whole X and Y thing, like, I was a little kid at the time when X and Y got announced. Like, I don't think I even got to see the trailer live. Like, I was that young that I didn't even have a YouTube account. Wait, no, that's the Frubbles, not the skin. I thought I saw white in that bunch. Wait a minute. That one back there. Which one was it? Was there one that looked pale? Might have just been me. Probably the lighting, because that one was in a shadow. Also, I will admit, I'm also a little happy that someone picked a starter, because we haven't had a starter hunt in a hot minute, honestly. If you don't count the Snivy that I literally just got in Blaze Black. Yeah, every now and then I gotta like pause and look at some of them. So if we don't get Froakie, there is this one little rule I put into play where the chat can vote if they want to switch the target to something else, or they want to keep going for the same one. If that were the case, what would you guys want it to be? Like, what would you want to do in that situation? Like, every 30 minutes if we don't get anything is when that triggers. It's mainly so that way we have a lot of hunts happening over time, and we don't just get stuck on the same one for like hours. Sometimes it's not Shini's day to pop up. I remember that Apple one was one that took 7. And then eventually I got it off camera somehow. Can't even check the ones in the flowers. So how's everyone in the chat doing right now? If it looks like I'm squinting, it's because I am. Froakie is tiny. Gotta check that Popplio real quick. It's a bit more on the deeper side. Thing is, I don't need a Popplio area of its whole evolution line. A lot of Froakie. You guys are still there, right? The chat has gotten very quiet. And I don't know if it's just because you're lurking from watching, or if you guys just got bored. Your shiny sense is tingling. Have to keep a sharper eye then. Come on, where's the shiny Froggy? That is a normal Froggy. And how's it going, by the way, bed? Yikes. Let's see, what's... I don't really know what to say about, like, stomach pain. Like, one of the main things is just drink water, is, like, one thing I know. And try to eat, like, no, try to avoid eating acidic foods. Stuff like apples, for example, would be one, as a good example of what to not eat. Forgot about that. I was going fear. Forgot about the giant guzzler that we have to fix. And this was the part I worried about a bit. That guy getting in the way of the screen. Yeah, I think I might need to rescale Guzzlord. And the fact that it just simply jumping covers like a 16th of the screen alone, which is big for one of these size mons, is just a bit much. Yeah, it might be an accurate size, but it's a new, I can't really say nuisance, but like, you know what I mean, like, it's a bit of an issue, because like, I couldn't even read run right there, for example. It's like, in the way of the screen. And you like to spam jump. Which I feel like makes it a little worse. That's what I'm worried. That Guzzler's like gonna jump up at like the perfect moment and block a shiny from me or something. Like that. Starting to regret telling you guys about the bomb command. Well, you know what I mean. But you see what I mean? Like, Guzzlord literally is so large that his model gets clipped on the top of this, like, screen a bit. Just from the bomb jump. Probably feels like we should try and put in a cooldown for some of those things. Because that keeps happening. Trying to spot a more or less difficult one to see in some cases. And I see a Guzzlord constantly jumping in the middle of the screen. How have we not found the dang Froakie?
Chicken if you want chicken.
No. Not a fan of chicken. What do you mean? The only thing that I know that relates to that is Shellos. just now. Well, what do you mean by that for, like context? And don't you have 2 accounts? Like, can't you technically pick both? Yep, and the sandwich ended. Okay, we did not get Frogadier. Okay, guys. Here's like a little rule that I put in place for like a vote situation. Now here's the thing: we can either stay on the hunt for Froakie/Frogadier, or we could swap it to something else if you guys want to. Pineapple juice. Guzzlord is not in this game, and that's also a legendary hunt. Oh, quote unquote. I'm not switching games. We're staying on Scarlet and Violet. That's the thing. Also, there's the fact that those games specifically are not easy ones to get the Shiny Charm in. I'm eating my dinner. Pasta. So, do we have a vote, guys? Like, are we gonna keep on the hunt or are we gonna swap it? I can't hunt Guzzlord. That's the thing. It's not in this game. Already been done. I have every single paradox. In both versions of my OT. Yeah, it's a pretty good shiny. Valiant was actually my first Violet Paradox. There's a method you can do it in Scarlet. I already have a ton of the Charcadet line. Like, I have, first of all, my Ace, Infernite, the shiny Rare Mark Ceruledge. Where are they? I have a shiny Armarouge right here, and another Ceruledge right here. Then I had 3 Charcadet right here. I used to have a 4th, but I'm pretty sure I traded it. See, I think that goes by saying that I already got it. Same thing kind of goes with me having a handful of those. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, just naming Mons off and I can say if I have them or not. Oh, it's really just a guessing game right now. That's part of the fun. You gotta try and guess which ones. Oh yeah, there's some of the Littens I got. I mean, while I'm in the boxes like this, you can see them. You mean this? Thanks, Shadow. You got a shaman. I don't know if it randomized the shaman for you put that in on one of the past streams. But I do have a shiny one of that, funny enough. Where are they? Yep, right here. This is legit, by the way, and probably one of my best hunts. You guys just gotta name a target. You're evil. You know how hard it is to spot floettes, right? Like, I just gotta show you, like, where it is. Not to mention, it's not exactly an easy one to isolate. I mean, I only have 30% of the shiny deck, so you will eventually hit one. Like, you just hit Floette, but that's not a good one. And it's also because of the second rule. They can't be ones that'll make me have to hurt my eyes to see it. Like, context on shiny Floettes, its body is what changes. The midpoint of its body turns to a blue. And Floette's body is microscopic. If I can get one to pop up. You realize how many fish Pokemon there are? Like, look at this. That's a Floette right there. And I would have to go like this, basically, on every single one of them to tell. Because only that, like, little heart part on the base of it turns blue. That's literally it. And when you're out like this, how am I seeing that? Like, can you even see the green? That would not be a good hunt. I'd really have to, like, zoom in constantly. Which one? What other one? Are you talking about that one over there? No, it is not. Like I said, I'd have to go like this each time to check. Are we talking about this one? Nope, not shiny. Which one? You talking about that one? No. You're just pointing. Which one are you talking about? Now I'm the one doing the guessing game. Now imagine one of them was shiny when you're doing that thing. That would have been funny. But you see what I mean? I'd literally have to go like this every time just to be able to see them. Which is not a good hunt. Okay, so one thing I could do kind of to help is just scrolling through my living decks. This is like what I used to kind of like keep track of them. And when I scroll like this, all the blank spots are ones I'm missing. Oh, I already got Tatsugiri. Well, I have one of them. I'm not gonna worry about trying to get all three of those. Like, that It's for living decks. It's not for like forum decks. If that were the case, do you realize how many Flabebe I would need to get? I would have to get 15 Flabebe. And that would be at the least. I think I am missing one from the Frigibax line. Yeah, I think I need like one more. Yeah, I think I might need one more to get the final stage. Or two more. Just scrolling through the list so you guys can see some of the others while I try and get my way down. Sadly, this loads extremely slow. Yeah, this is like the fastest I can really go like on this. Because it takes forever for them to load in each one of these boxes. So I can only move at a certain pace. Okay, now on to this generation. Oh yeah, I do. I need two more. Okay. And there we go. That's like the end of the decks. So yeah, Frigibax is a possible one. You guys want to do that one? Have to set to Artabrax though. Honestly, having like the pseudo legendary shiny would be pretty nice. Yeah, and it's right around here, I believe. Right over there where that like little beacon is like the main spot where you hunt it. How's it going, Sebastian? Hey, I might be Italian, but I'm not the Mario. I'm pretty sure that if I do this, the light stays. Okay, where do I have to go again to do this? Was it over here? Okay, right here. Okay, I already know the recipe for this one. It's avocado. Actually, wait, I can't, do that, so I'll do the other recipe type. Because, yeah, that's one of the ones that is affected by it. So you need Rhyperior? Funny enough, I think Rhyperior is actually one of the ones I'm missing as well, funny enough. Or at least, like, the Rhyhorn line itself, I'm pretty sure I need one of. Yeah, but you're getting there. You almost have all the Mons. Thank you, Nicholas, for subscribing, by the way. It looks like the sound fix itself. Sparkling title encounter. There we go, yeah. You know, let's start this hunt up. And those are not dragon types. Yeah, with Frigivax, it's mainly the body becomes a bit of a different tint, mainly. Like, you'll know it when you see it, is like the way you can really put it. Like, the body gets a bit more blue. And the little tassels become pink. Pretty sure the fin also changes color. Gardevoir, what are you doing here? You're not a dragon type. You guys doing alright in the chat, by the way? Doing a little dance for the shiny. Yeah, the blizzard is not a big help with this. How's it going, Toasty? Oh, and there goes Toasty. I'm doing pretty decent. Of course, I'm still in a good mood because the channel's doing well. Oh. Oh. It's like Shadow ran out of bomb points or coins. Toasties, because they batted you off the screen, I think, is what I mean. Oh boy, here comes the duel. No, maybe in the future I'll make like a separate area on the stream UI that just is for those little guys. Like maybe on like future backgrounds if I make more. Let's see, how's it raining on a snow mountain? Not mean to run into that one. So basically, Mew is a Beyblade, is what you're saying. Now we know this time, by the way, that Ridgebacks does have a recoil move, so we're gonna have to catch this thing at full HP. And hopefully that means the quick ball. Another duel. Welcome back, bed. See the fin. Yeah, the fin is a good way to tell on this shiny. Because I don't know how to word it. It becomes like a teal. And then if you can see the fin, you can check the arms a lot easier. Like it's like the quick indicator before you like double check it. What happened, Toasty? That was someone else that got flung. I got confused for a second. I thought I saw Mon tumble down the mountain. Because I know I see on the white there's a little piece of orange spinning around like a top. There always has been. It's just someone found the command for it. Yeah, trust me, I'm new to the software as well, so there's a bunch of commands that even I don't know. Dart knows more than I do, actually, funny enough. But he's been, like, more or less busy with stuff, so... That's another reason why normally I'll let Dark be like the mod situation in this. Because he knows what he's doing with like everything. And also because I probably trust Dark the most out of the people in the community. Because I've kind of more or less known him the longest and also have literally collaborated with him on YouTube, so. I know that he's reliable when it comes to that. Get confused, like, why am I seeing electric types? power of friendship. Wait, is that pink? No. That is a Glalie. He didn't put the acceptance properly. You don't put a space in between, like, the exclamation point and the command. I gotta stop picking tiny mons. And we need another game to hunt in. See, I'm really hoping what King said is, like, the truth in this sense. And I don't mean that in a way of lying. I just hope that his, source was true. Because if we have more ZA info, I can probably make a video out of that. Or at least a reaction to the trailer. Oh, that was a close one. Look at that HP bar. You didn't have sturdy at a focus band. That's not how Mold Breaker works, by the way. Mold Breaker doesn't break past sturdy, it just breaks past abilities that make it impossible to use certain moves. Like, for example, Wonder Guard will basically be hit by everything, in that sense, when Mold Breaker activates. Another would be ground types to be able to be hit, no. Ground types can hit Levitates, Magic Guard can be hit by status moves, and so on and so forth. I remember someone made a meme out of it for Levitate. It's like, we are losing altitude. And then showed like the I'm in danger meme of a Shedinja. Yeah, Lunala is a big one, I believe. I'm right now in the middle of like hunting, so like, I'll accept duels on streams where I'm not trying to keep myself on the move constantly. But during this, I gotta make sure I keep a sharp eye out at all times. You gotta go eat. Yeah, like I said in the past, the Alola ones need to be worked on. Like, they're not the correct sizes. Like, honestly, Sogoyan and Lunala should not be twice as tall as Haxorus. If anything, they should be around the same size. Come on. Not Guzzler again. You have to make sure that Dark works on that one. Please stop bomb jumping as Guzzlord. It is getting annoying with that, actually. Yes, he should. Guzzlord should not be so big that you don't even need to jump to be on the screen. Not to mention, it gets in the way too much when it moves, like, upward. When before, they're meant to stay kind of in the background. Or I guess technically foreground. But you get what I mean. That crit mattered. Trying to skim over all of them. Your God's Lord is right now so fat that it gets the Yo Mama jokes to run for their money. Oh yeah, Tamanamo looks a little weird from the front. How's it going, Rosie? That is... First of all, you said the name wrong. I'm pretty sure it's called Raging Bolt, and we're not at that generation yet. Right now, they only go up to Gen 7. Why can't I climb the slope? Go right on, climb! Because Dynamo's Gen 5 came out in black and white. Its original spawn area was Charred Stone Cave in the lower areas. Yes, he's in Gen 5. Dog just opened the door. Hey, I'm not kidding on this. If you don't believe me, look it up. Oh boy, I'm being surrounded by Ridgebacks. Yeah, Gens 1 through 7. Dark, I'm not sure if he's working on the next generation yet or not, but he's in charge of making the new ones. Which is why I'm saying that he's gonna have to work on the current generation that we're, like, on. Being 7 right now for us, because some of them, as you tell by Guzzlord's case, is not the correct size. A Guzzlord should be around the size of a Groudon, actually. That would make more sense. Because Groudon is also huge. Well, normally. Nice. Yeah, the first shiny I ever got was a Litwick in black and white. Sadly, though, I did not keep it because my game died shortly after catching it. Oh, my sandwich ran out. I didn't even notice. Man, those shinies. Like, we only got 2 shinies today, funny enough. Yeah, sadly no shinies after that. But we did get like the 2 earlier. Honestly, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Like, we found the Mareeps today, like, pretty early, and that was about it. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you hadn't already.